Hi everyone, how was my last tutorial about how to determine the gender of the German nouns? Write your comments in the comment section. Now an important reminder for all current and future subscribers. If you're watching my tutorials, please watch them in the order in which I have uploaded them. So from tutorial 1 onwards, because I am teaching German in a particular order, and if you're following from tutorial 1 onwards, you will be able to better understand. Now in this tutorial, I am going to cover the topic of the breakfast, and this and the coming tutorials will be about the general topic of food. So let's first have a look at the breakfast, which in German is das Frühstück. So moving on, so we have the breads, and the breads are die Brote. But one loaf of bread is das Brot. Some buns, whether they are round ones or form here you can see long ones, all these type of buns are das Brötchen singular, plural die Brötchen. So the same word can be used in the plural form. And by the way, we have a desi breakfast, which is the paratha, which is written in German as it is, but of course pronounced paratha. So moving on, the eggs can be of three different kinds. The eggs are die Eier. So we can have the boiled egg, which is das gekochte Ei. Now the way to remember that a boiled egg is das gekochte Ei is das Ei. And gekocht is the word used here, which is cooked. So cooked, or even in the sense of boiled, we use this word gekocht. So that is how you can remember that a boiled egg is das gekochte Ei. Then we have the scrambled egg, das Rührei. Again, the word Ei is the egg, but there is a verb here in this word, in this noun, which can help you to remember that das Rührei is the scrambled egg. And the verb is rühren. Rühren means to stir or to beat an egg. So this is how you can remember that from this verb, the four-letter part has been used in the noun. Then we have the fried egg, which is das Spiegelei. So the word Ei is still the egg, but there is another word which is not a verb but a noun, which is der Spiegel. Der Spiegel is the mirror. So fried egg in German is, if you translate it exactly word to word, the mirror egg. So what is meant here is that, as we often use in English, the sunny side up of a fried egg is what is referred to as the mirror egg, because this part of the egg looks like a mirror, or at least the yellow part here. So it has been termed the mirror egg. Also note that I have mentioned in my previous tutorials that most of the German nouns are compound nouns. So they will have the noun and a verb. Possibly they can have two nouns making up one noun, or even three nouns making up one compound noun, because the nouns are combined like this. So in this case, it is der Spiegel if we look at the article of the mirror, but it is das Ei. And I have mentioned in my previous tutorials that the final article of the compound noun will be the article of the last noun in the compound noun. So in this case, it is der Spiegel and das Ei, but the final article becomes das Spiegelei. So moving on, then we have some other items also, some of which are the same, the way they're written is the same as in English. So butter is written like in English but pronounced die Butter. Marmalade, written as in English but pronounced die Marmelade. Sausage, die Wurst. Cheese, der Käse. Now, interestingly, yogurt can have two possible articles. Der Joghurt or even das Joghurt. Honey is der Honig, and cornflakes is not only written as in English but also pronounced die cornflakes. So moving on, last of all is the drinks that you can take in your breakfast. The drinks are die Getränke. So the tea is der Tee. Then we have the coffee, which is der Kaffee. The milk, which is die Milch. And any juice is referred to as der Saft. But as in this picture, you can see the orange juice. So that is Orangensaft in German. So that was all for today. Do stay updated for part 2 of this tutorial, in which I will show you how to use these breakfast items in some German sentences. Thank you.